Pacific was a very real-world trial. And what I mean by that is that there was no mandated PET scans to confirm stage, and there were no mandated radiation quality control. The strength of this is that's what the real world looks like. In the real world, lots of patients in much of the world don't get PET scans. And so what's treated as stage 3 in some places really is stage 4. And in the real world, we don't have trial-based quality controls looking over the shoulder of the radiation oncologist. And so the strength here is that in Pacific, in a real world setting that most of the world practices, and we know there's this massive improvement at 18 months with the addition of durvalumab. For those of us who practice in a more idealized setting with PET scans for every patient, as is common practice in the United States, and strict radiation quality controls, I think some of us wonder of whether we can achieve quite the same benefit as shown in Pacific. If some of the patients on Pacific really had stage 4 disease and were randomized to an active drug like durvalumab versus inactive placebo, of course they do better with the active drug. Same goes for inadequate radiotherapy. It's a very similar critique that perhaps some of these patients ultimately were incurable due to that radiation quality. That said, this has not stopped my adoption in practice. It's something that I discuss with 100% of eligible patients. I don't know if I make quite that same degree of difference with it, but it's such a massive improvement that I think optimal practice still demands it.